Love TV, connecting the world.
Was recognized as the Queen Mother of the naming ceremony of the African Burial Ground National Monument and the National Park Service in the United States Interior Department in 2003. In 1958, Queen Mother Blakely entered the Franciscan Handmaids of the Most Pure Heart of Mary Convent. For 10 years as Sister Nolita Marie, she was dedicated in serving the community. Queen Mother Blakely has received numerous degrees and fellowships and honorable mentions from MIT, Harvard, Columbia University, graduating from the Franciscan Maids of Mary College in 1965. She has published scholarly, popular books and articles on self-reliance, education, recreation, and culture. She is currently working on her autobiography and 5-book series, her most recent release being Harlem Street Nun. Queen Mother Blakely was awarded an honorary recognition award for her service to civil society and 46 years of work at the United Nations during the 2015 NGO Conference at the United Nations. Let's give a round of applause for Queen Mother.
On a day like today, we have all gathered, and you gathered in the spirit of our ancestors. What a day it is. How moving it is that we are here. The time has come through Juneteenth. Those of us who agitated here in the African burial ground to our ancestors are the return for us to the soil of Mother Africa. The road has happened. Today has come. And children, Queen Mother now is over 80 plus. And I say to you, a part of the education of the African burial ground, the next move toward that education is on the shores of Africa, returning to the shores of your ancestors. They are waiting for you. Some of us been traveling north, south, east, and west, and Central Africa, preparing in the last 30 years, doing the reinterment here at the African burial ground, a place for you. Sustainable and economic development echoed at the United Nations of the Ark of Return in 2015. In 2015, some of us did our DNA, and Queen Mother wants all of you to do your DNA. And once you've done your DNA, you know exactly where you need to go. It's only one road in the spirit of the ancestors from the African burial ground, is to return to the shores of Mother Africa. Kuti Kinte calls us. Queen Mother Moore calls us. Many names of ancestors you may know, and many you will never know, is calling upon us to return to the soil of Mother Africa. Children await in the belly of Mother Africa all the natural resources the world is looking for lies into her belly. And hear from the African burial ground the lessons we have all learned. They await us. They await us. They await us in calling us home on the shores of Gore. The shores of Gore is only 7.5 hours. It's going from here, going to California. It is very close to reach home. The time has come for the culture, the DNA, and for the healing of our youth. The healing begins amongst your mothers and grandmothers and your great mothers and grandmothers and grandfathers. The healing begins for our children on the streets of New York who are in the wilderness. It's time for our children to return to their natural heritage from kings and queens. And as we from Wall Street have started this divine mission for you, the oldest kingdom in Africa, the kingdom of Kush, Nubian people, from Wall Street, we are restoring the oldest kingdom in Africa. It is placed between Sudan and Egypt, Nubian people. The home is being built for you. We pass the legacy on to you young people. The 50th anniversary of hip-hop. I am the queen mother of hip-hop. You looking at her. And I say we will mobilize and organize like we have never done in history.
Black TV, connecting the world.